President Trump's order to end birthright citizenship on hold. The legal challenges he's already facing just days into his presidency. Good evening, I'm Alice Gaynor. Tonight, some of President Trump's new policies are on hold, while others are moving forward. A judge in Washington state temporarily blocked the executive order ending birthright citizenship, a right guaranteed by a constitutional amendment. Political reporter Marcia Kramer has more on that decision and a victory for Trump's deportation plans.
This is about people. This is about people who the President of the United States was trying to deny their lawful right to be citizens. And babies are being born today, tomorrow, every day all across this country.
Washington Attorney General Nick Brown drew first blood in an attempt by attorneys general from nearly 2 dozen states to stop enforcement of President Trump's executive order banning birthright citizenship. Seattle federal judge John Kugenauer, appointed to the bench by Ronald Reagan, signed this restraining order that blocks implementation of the order for 2 weeks while lawsuits in Washington and elsewhere proceed. The judge said there was a, quote, strong likelihood that the suits to stop Trump, quote, will succeed on the merits of their claims that the executive order violates the 14th Amendment and Immigration and Nationality Act. Court papers claim the executive order would deny citizenship to around 150,000 babies a year. Under the order, the government would not issue documents such as passports and Social Security cards to children if their parents are not citizens or permanent residents if their mother was in the country illegally.
So we had to act now to provide back to the status quo, back what has been the law of the land for generations, that you are an American citizen if you were born on American soil.
Meanwhile, House Speaker Mike Johnson signed a new immigration bill, the Laken-Riley Act, making it easier for federal immigration officials to deport those without legal status who are charged with crimes ranging from shoplifting to assault on law enforcement officials.
We're really grateful. This will be the first bill signed by the president.
The bill was passed with the support of 46 House Democrats, including Tom Suozzi and Laura Gillen of Long Island, Richie Torres of the Bronx, and Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey.
This is the right thing to do. It's a really important moment for the country, and it's always good when the right thing is also the popular thing.
The bill now goes to President Trump, who is expected to sign it quickly. Meanwhile, the president said late this afternoon that he will have his lawyers appeal the birthright citizenship ruling. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS News, New York.
And President Trump signed new executive orders in the Oval Office today, among them declassifying records related to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. The president also signed an executive order to strengthen American leadership in blockchain financial technology. He also signed pardons for nearly 2 dozen anti-abortion demonstrators. A Senate committee has advanced the nomination of controversial Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth. It was mostly a party line vote. However, 2 Republicans, Senators Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins, voted no. Hegseth has faced allegations of sexual misconduct, excessive drinking, and financial mismanagement of a veterans organization he ran. A final vote by the full Senate is expected tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Senate has confirmed John Ratcliffe as CIA director. Ratcliffe is the second Trump cabinet member confirmed. As President Trump's cabinet takes shape, CBS News New York has you covered. We'll bring you the latest on all the confirmation hearings, challenges to executive orders, and more on the air and streaming on CBS News New York.